All a person has to do is ask themselves, what do you want? Do you want laughter? Radio should provide it. Do you want to hear your favorite music? Radio should provide it. Do you want to hear what's happening in the country, in the city, in the world? Radio should provide it. All you have to do is say, what are the needs of my listeners? Who am I trying to attract? So find out what their needs are, and guess what? Deliver it. Hi everybody, this is James T. I'm with Hot 105, 50 minutes of today's R&B and old school. I do the midday show from 10 until 3 p.m. Monday through Friday. Then on Saturdays, I hang out from 10 until 4. And what I do is I play the best of R&B and old school on Hot 105. By the way, he asked me what year did I start. I don't tell that. No. I started in 1969, well, actually 1970. But I started school, started studying radio in 1969 at Palm Beach Junior College, which is now a state college. That goes to show you how they grow and how old I've grown. But I started in junior college so that I would be able to get a feeling about what radio was all about. Because I thought at that time the only thing that I knew about radio was the disc jockey that I heard. And yes, they were called disc jockeys, not just DJs, and that's where the word or the phrase DJs came from, the disc jockey. We were riding the disc. Most people don't even know what a disc is. If you said 45 to somebody, they'd think it's a gun. Or if you said LP, they'd say last played. But an LP was a big disc, and it was at 33 RPMs. Nobody knows what that is. You can look that one up. Whoa, in the 70s, radio was the most fun that I have ever had at something that people called a job. When I decided that I was going to go into radio, it was after searching myself and not just looking for a passion, but looking for a purpose. And I advise that to a lot of young people. So often people say, pursue your passion. No, pursue your purpose. Because your purpose is where your gift is, and you want to operate in your giftedness. And if you do that, you'll find that the world will open up before you. So when I started in radio in 1970, I was on educational radio and TV. And what I was doing was going out into the community, teaching and training, and I was going out into the community building up popularity. And so that's where it all came to me about serving, because the most greatness you're going to ever receive is going to come from serving. Greater is he or she who is a servant. You can never prosper unless you prosper others. Most people believe that I'm going to get all I can and can all I get. Well, you're not going to get all that's there for you until you help other people get what's for them. And that's what happens in radio. I'm in radio because I can help those that I work with and work for to make money. When that stops, they're going to ask me to leave. And guess what? They don't have to ask me, because I don't want to be where I'm not wanted, but I don't want to have to be where I don't want to be. So I create OWN, and that's not Oprah Winfrey Network, that's OWN. Greater is he or she who has their own too. So what you want to do is recognize that God created us. And if we are created by a creator, and we're created in the creator's image, no matter who you want to call him or who you want to call her, but if you were created by a creator and created in the image of the creator, then you are a creator. And why aren't you creating? Stop looking for a job and create, build, brand, and become so good at what you do that they want to pay you what you tell them you want. Over the years, it's been great. But as companies change and change philosophy, what they do is service is not as important to some companies as it ought to be. They believe that I'm just going to sell my product and come who may, get it who want it. But I believe that service is the key. Oh my goodness, that would take 46 years for me to tell you that, because every day I have a favorite moment. When I came in today, today is the best day of my life, better than it's ever been, but not as good as tomorrow is going to be. So every day I'm expecting something great. Marvin Dixon walked in today. That's great. We talk about football. That's great. All those are great moments. See, many times what people do is they allow what they don't have or what they wish for to control how they feel. No, I can celebrate how I feel based on what I already have, because I recognize that there's joy and there's contentment and there's peace of mind within me. I'm not looking for it outside of me. All that I need, I have. And all that I have, I share. Because I get something from everybody. I get something from Marvin. I get the fact that Carol City is going to win tomorrow night in his mind. So I get something from everybody. But see, I get the joy. I was talking with Monique this morning, and she said that she tells people what makes her and what keeps her going is laughter. People don't know the importance of laughter and being happy. And that's why comedians can do well and make money. It's because they can help us look outside of what we're going through and appreciate the moment. And that's what they do. They help us to capture the moment. And that's what I try to do on radio. I try to help people capture the moment, because there's something, if you stop for a moment and think about it, there's something you should be thankful for. There's something you should be happy about. And I try to capture that and say, you know, James T., you're right. If for nothing more than the fact that I'm here, I'm happy to be here. The future of radio is headed to higher planes. See, because now most people think that radio is gone because of technology. No. All we have to do is bring technology to radio and radio to technology, and we have greater reach. Here's the key to anything. Think about it. Compelling content. Compelling content. Everybody who's in media wants it, but very few people can deliver it. Oh man. Some of the things that you deliver. Woo! I deliver the word. Oh, give thanks unto the Lord, for truly he is good. His mercy endureth forever. We've all called upon the Lord in distress, and the Lord has answered us and set us right here in this place and right where you are. Oh, it is greater and it is better to trust in God than to have confidence in man or in yourself. So I can deliver those words. I can say that all things work together for the good for those who love God and are called according to his purpose. I can say today is a great day. I can say, guess what? I have a secret, the strangest secret. And if I gave it to you, you could be a millionaire today. And I'm going to do that when I come back. Someone said Hot 105. I said 50 minutes of today's R&B, hits and oldies. Then they said Marvin Dixon, and I said, where? Oh, there he is.
You know how old this song is, James?
How old is this song, Marvin?
People don't have telephones in their house no more.
Oh, my God. Mr. Telephone Man. Okay, no problem. All right, 3, 2, 1. This is James T. And for these young people, and for all those who are viewing, there's one thing that will always be in our lives: change. What are you doing to prepare for the change? Radio is changing. What I'm doing to prepare for the change is to every day be better than I've ever been, but not as good as I'm going to be. So for the evolution of radio, I'm James T. from Hot 105. 50 minutes of today's R&B and old school. Be blessed.